Imagine this. Back in the 1970s, scientists predicted that by 2025, 3 out of 4 people on Earth would face water shortages. Fast forward to today, it's happening. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. What else did they predict about our planet's future? And how close to reality are we now? Let's find out. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into some of the eeriest climate predictions made in the 20th century. Back then, scientists gave us warnings that many ignored. Now those warnings are unfolding right in front of us. How accurate were they, and what do they mean for our future? Stick around because this might just change the way you see the world. So let's rewind a bit. During the 20th century, experts were shouting from the rooftops about climate change. They warned us about rising sea levels, extreme weather, and the collapse of ecosystems. Sound familiar? Yeah, because it's exactly what we're dealing with right now. Think about it. Glaciers that have existed for thousands of years are vanishing. Coastal cities like Miami and Jakarta are literally sinking under rising seas. And heat waves? What used to be a once-in-a-decade event now feels like it happens every summer. But here's the kicker, these things didn't just happen. They were predicted decades ago, and we ignored the signs. Now let's talk specifics. In 1988, a scientist named James Hansen went before Congress and said, "Hey, global warming is real, and we're going to see a big temperature rise by the year 2020. Guess what? He was spot on. Global temperatures have risen by almost 2 degrees Fahrenheit since then. Then, there were warnings about sea levels. Scientists in the 80s said we'd see a 6-inch rise by the early 2000s. Sounds small, right? But here we are, with sea levels rising 8 inches since 1900, and it's only speeding up. And Arctic ice? Predictions from the 70s said it would shrink dramatically by the 21st century. Today, we're looking at some of the lowest ice levels ever recorded. These weren't just guesses, they were based on data, and they're happening faster than anyone expected. Now here's the most chilling prediction of them all. In 1972, a report called Limits to Growth came out. It basically said, if we keep using up resources and polluting the way we are, society could collapse by the 21st century. And what do we see today? Food shortages because of extreme weather, entire communities displaced by rising seas, and economies struggling to keep up with the costs of climate disasters. It's like we're standing on the edge of a cliff, and the ground beneath us is crumbling. The scary part? We saw this coming, but there's still time to step back, if we act fast. So, what can we take from all this? The predictions from decades ago weren't just warnings, they were a wake-up call. The melting ice, the rising seas, the heat waves, they're all proof that we need to act now. The future of our planet depends on it. What do you think about these predictions? Did they get it right? Or are we still underestimating what's coming? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you want more videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Together, we can stay informed and make a difference.